Good morning, guys. Welcome back.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Vibe with Rox and Ant.
Yeah.
As you can see, like we said last time,
Yesterday,
it's still nice and snowy over here.
Yeah, except for now it's more ice, I think, than snow.
Yeah. Well, last night it got down to like 22, I believe. It was around 22. And because all the ice or the snow was on the ground, so a lot of it melted yesterday. It was dripping down, and then it froze, and now it's ice.
Yeah.
Like ice.
Yeah.
And you guys, I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, like I walked around to the front of the Thunderdome, and I got up on the deck on Thunderdome, and I was all slipping and sliding because I had all kinds of ice and stuff stuck to the bottom of my shoes.
I did buy some ice melt, though.
Yeah, which helped the stairs definitely in the front yard.
Yeah.
Or the backyard, I should say.
Well, last year we didn't have any.
No. And for like 5 days or so, it seemed like it was just an ice skating rink. Like all the ice or snow was melted, everything was gone, except for behind the house, right in front.
Well, the sun's over on this side, right?
Yeah, so it gets blocked a lot.
Yeah,
on this
so
side.
it took like a week.
That's what I mean, like 5 days.
Yeah, it was like,
yeah.
It took like a week for that ice to melt, and I was getting so mad. I'd take like a sledgehammer to it.
Yeah,
I remember
I
trying
was
to break
saying,
it up.
Oh man, this ice is lasting so long. I almost feel like we should run a Kubota and pay all the kids in the neighborhood to ice skate on it.
It was bad last year.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad this year though. Like the front's not, or the backyard's not too bad. And worst case, like I said, I have that ice melt.
Yeah.
I just sprinkle that around, try to help it out. I know that stuff's mainly meant for like concrete, but I mean, ground it worked too. So.
Yeah, I mean, and plus we didn't have the deck on the house last year when it snowed, so I think that's partly what made it really bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, all the water would drip right where we needed to walk.
Yeah, it was right there by the door.
And so now we at least have the stairs up front, and
Yeah, kind of brings it out a little bit.
yeah. But it's nice. It's not too cold. I know it looks probably frozen out here, but in all reality, it's not too bad.
No, it's the wind. It's kind of windy right now, but
Like even with the wind, like right, like my hands are not cold.
no.
Like there's been days, you know, a month ago where we go to the bus stop and I'm frozen.
Oh yeah, my
in
hand.
the morning.
Yeah, or we're doing the vibe, holding the camera, and like our hand is completely numb by the time
Yeah.
we're done. We're like, oh man, I can't feel my fingers.
Yeah. The dogs are loving the ice and the snow though. They've been running around playing.
Yeah, Mora's over here eating some ice.
Yeah, she's been eating ice the whole time.
She's like, yeah, I love ice. Oh, and our power, it came back on. I don't know.
It was like 12 hours.
Yeah, it was like
off.
noon or something like that when it finally got turned back on.
Yeah, 12:30.
It was like right after we finished having breakfast. It kicked, like we were sitting there on the porch.
You were still eating.
Yeah, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden Thunderdome's porch light came on. I was like, oh, we got power, guys.
Yep, and I looked, I ran over there. Yes.
We ran in, checked the water, everything. No water lines froze, which is awesome.
Well, the hose, actually, I take that back. The hose out in the back, that's froze, but I forgot to turn the water off on the hose.
Oh.
And so there was water pressure in the hose outside, so that froze.
Yeah.
That's
well,
okay.
I was going to say, too, I'm doing a load of laundry right now, and I was kind of like, oh, please, don't be froze.
Oh, sweet, and it didn't freeze?
Nope.
Nice, perfect.
It's washing right now, so our washer and dryer, or washer, didn't freeze.
Yeah, and that's at 22 degrees,
Yeah.
so that's not bad.
No.
I mean, it froze last time, but it was 1 degree outside.
Yeah, no, it was very, that was like a very unusual circumstance.
Yeah.
So.
And that's okay, though. But once we do the venting over on that side, like put vents or whatever we're going to do, insulate it more if we have to, whatever, it shouldn't freeze anymore.
Nah, it should be good.
I mean, if it's not freezing at 22 degrees, I mean, it's gotten down to 18 degrees here, and it still hasn't froze. I mean, we should be good, except for, like I said, that fluke 1 degree.
Yeah, and that was
freezing.
Yeah, that was
cold.
cold.
It was so cold. Really cold.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain about being cold anymore because it's not like those days.
No. As you guys seen, though, we did, we got all the trim done.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't see that video, we did.
And as just real quick,
Except for Wise Room.
well, yeah, and the kitchen window.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, people were asking, well, what about the kitchen window? Yes, we still got to do the kitchen window.
Well, we haven't. Okay, yeah. So for On the Vibe, you guys get to hear things, but so we're not doing the kitchen window until I have the cabinets in there And the only reason for that is because I got to make sure the height of the cabinets, I can measure it. But I'm not sure if like I got to make it smaller for like the lip of the countertops and different things. I'm just holding off on that to make sure.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I can do the inside now, but the actual like window trim on the outside.
The only problem with doing like the trim right now is you got the sink in the way, and not that it's a big deal, but you got to cut all the insulation out, the spray foam that's in there and stuff, and we'll get it done.
We're just waiting until we're starting the kitchen build.
Yeah.
Once the cabinets are in there, then we can do that. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, it won't take long.
We didn't forget about the kitchen window, guys.
No. It's still on our list of things to do.
It is.
Right, Jana?
Yes, Jana. She doesn't know what to do on the ice.
Yeah, she's all slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah, with her big... When Jana was a puppy, right? Like most puppies that have long legs are bigger. Here, get out here. I don't want you to hit that. But she was so dopey.
She was.
When she was a puppy.
She was.
She was, this big with this long legs.
Yeah, she had super long
Looking
legs.
like a giraffe.
And big old paws and just...
And she didn't know how to move her feet around.
Yeah, she was super dopey.
Right, Jana?
Yeah.
And I think she's still kind of dopey a little bit.
Yeah.
With her walking.
That's all right. She's just old now.
She's an old lady.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, she's like 9 years old.
Almost 9, yeah.
And boxers don't live that long.
No, but hopefully because she's got a good life out here and can run around and constantly moving. Especially like following me around because me and you were always doing stuff, moving around outside.
Well, she don't even remotely look old.
No, she don't.
The way she runs around, how she acts, she eats. Her hair's still really nice, her fur.
Yeah, she doesn't really have that much gray,
No, not at all. She's like, are you guys talking about me?
Yeah, we're talking about you, Jana.
So she might be one of the lucky ones that lives to be like 15.
That'd be cool. I'd be all right with that.
But, boxers, they only live, usually like 7 to like 10 years. That's it.
That's big dogs.
Yeah, roughly around that. So,
right,
we'll
Jana?
see.
I said, right, Jana?
And she's all wet.
You call me old?
Mm-hmm.
You are not old. No.
But it's nice having the snow around here, guys. We're not used to it still. This is only the second winter season pretty much in my life where I've lived somewhere where it snows.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, Bay Area, California at first, right?
Yeah.
And then Vegas. And it don't snow in the Bay Area. I mean, once in a blue moon.
Yeah, it's a rarity over there. For me, the last winter I was in Oregon was probably one of the worst winters I ever seen. We got a lot of snow. And then that was the last time I had ever seen snow. Pretty much. So, I mean, it's nice. I like it. I mean, here in if it's not gone by Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to get sick of looking at it.
Well, that's nice about here, right? Where we're at in the River Valley, Arkansas. It doesn't snow like Michigan or Chicago or
not
New
for
York,
weeks on upon weeks, right?
It'll be here and it'll be gone 3 days later.
Yeah.
And then you might get another storm, in a week or two, maybe.
Yeah. I think it's going to melt pretty good today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already pretty much off the roof of the house.
Well, look, it's clear skies, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, the sun's going to be beating off. Yeah, it's almost all the way off the roof, like you just said.
I mean, the sun's right there. So.
Yeah, and so it's going to be a lot of melting today, which is fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. You just got to watch out because the ice has been sliding off.
Yeah,
right?
sliding off the roof.
Yeah.
You'll hear it, you'll be in the house, and you'll all thunk. You're all, man, what is going on out there? And then you look, and there's a big old pile of snow. We were like, oh, came off the roof.
Yeah. I am looking forward, though. I know it was barely started, but I'm looking forward to spring, guys.
Yeah, springtime.
A lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming soon. I
know.
January is pretty much over. I forget what day. I think it's March 21st or something like that is the first official day of spring.
Did they say when the last freeze is? Do you know?
I looked it up, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't remember. I did look it up because I was thinking about my garden.
If any of you guys know the last official freeze date for our area, put it in the comments, let us know. I'm sure we can figure it out real easy, but if you want to be helpful.
I want to say it was February something. I want to say.
Really? That early?
Yeah. I want to say, but I could be 100% wrong. It could have been March.
Last year it wasn't until April.
No. And maybe it is April. I don't remember. See, now I'm really confused.
I think last year it was right around your birthday was the last freeze.
Hmm.
Right? But
Yeah.
you guys know how that works. It was supposed to freeze this year in October.
October. Well, and didn't we have a cold spell in like October? I think October 23rd was the first official freeze. The first frost.
Yeah, we had like one night that it froze.
Yeah.
And then it was sunshine and rainbows for like another month.
Yeah. I mean, this winter, guys, has really been very nice.
Oh.
You know, I mean, it's nice to have the snow, obviously, right? Nice scenery change. I love to look. I mean, the mountain right now, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but it's beautiful. Like the top of it's covered in snow.
Yes, like half of the mountain is snow. It looks
Yeah.
like a Bob Ross painting.
It does. It looks,
Like for real.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I love Bob Ross. I miss Bob Ross.
Yeah. And then
His son's really good too. Bob Ross's son, he does like epic landscapes.
Yeah. So it's a nice scenery with the snow, and then the cardinals come out, and they're all like, you can really see them because they're red, right? And
Yeah, they'll be over there in the snow.
and it's poking.
There's like
just-
3 of them over there not too long ago.
Yeah, and we were over by a camp the other day or yesterday, and there was like 4 of them flying around, and just it's nice. I like.
This is way nicer than the desert. Even though the desert's got its own beauty.
Oh, of course, yes. Beautiful
Right.
sunsets
Yeah.
and sunrises, and the weather sometimes is very nice there. I say sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, their summers are only like, or winters are only like,
A week.
you know, well, that and like it'll be a cold of, 57.
Yeah. Well,
You know.
I think the coldest I ever seen it like at night there was like 31. It got down to a couple times, and this was years ago when you and
Yeah.
I were just dating.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I remember driving from your house home,
Oh, it does freeze there
and
sometimes.
I looked in my car because it would tell me the temperature outside, and it was
Yeah.
like 31, and I went, "Oh my, it's so cold."
Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy we moved out here.
Me too. I'm very happy. I love it. I feel more. I mean, part of the reason why I wanted to move out here for me was because this is kind of how I was raised. I lived in the woods. I mean, in the sticks, and then I moved to the big city when I was 18 to start a different lifestyle. But I always knew when I left, I would come back to the sticks. The country, the forest, the woods.
Yeah.
I always knew it at some point in my life.
I didn't live out in the woods or anything like that in California, but I was considered, at least where I was, my first house was out in the country.
Yeah.
Right? We live in a small town, and until I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7, then we moved kind of in town.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of in town
I
since
mean,
then.
my mom still lives where I was born and raised. She's
Yeah.
still there. So, I mean, my childhood home is still around,
Which is cool because a lot of people, I mean, not a lot, but people can't say that all the time anymore.
No.
Go back and like visit your old room kind of a thing. You know?
We went back to Vegas, or not Vegas. I went back home in Oregon. I'm from Grants Pass.
Hold on. I got to check something. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we went back, I think it was like, so Wyatt must have been like 3. And it was when my grandma was passing away, so we went to go visit and say our goodbyes. And that was the first time, and my room was still there. My mom still has my bed, you know what I mean? And like, I was showing Wyatt, he don't remember any of it, which is kind of sucks, but it was nice.
You're all, oh yeah, my
We're in
room.
my room, here's my old room. Here's my mom's deck is still the same. The backyard still looks the same. The trees have gotten bigger since I've been there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
So, but it's nice.
My house, I was born, not in, but when I was born and moved to, right, lived in, it got condemned. It was old. It was an old house, old farmhouse. And it's not even there no more.
Yeah.
So, but it was on like 300 acres. I will say that.
I forget how many acres.
It was big, like the property.
I'm sure she's watching this right now going, you should know. Yes, I know, I should know, but... Did I sound like her?
Yes, oh yeah. Her mom.
Yeah.
You and your mom have the same exact mannerisms.
Well, you know,
Like, seriously, guys. Like, if you see her mom and just watch both of them talk, they start walking the same and drinking their coffee the same and saying the exact same things the same way.
yeah, I guess we have the same facial expressions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, well.
Which is fine, right? That's how it is. I'm a lot like my dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, and me and my mom, we look very much alike. Well, I should say I look like my mom.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys seen the video when we first moved to Arkansas, her and Eddie, my stepdad, they helped us move, and she was in there, right? So she looks a lot like me, or I look a lot like her, however you want to say it.
You look like her. She was first.
Yeah, she was first.
But guys, we do got some stuff to do around here. Can't do a lot because of the snow. I mean, we can, but it's ice. It's slippery everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not crunchy snow. So like right here is a big ice skating rink kind of a thing. So.
Yeah, well, hopefully it'll melt. And I'm not looking forward, though, to the mud that's going to come behind all this.
No, but we got muck boots. That's why.
I know.
Gotta love it, guys.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my muck boots today. But
No,
okay.
it's not too cold.
No, it's just slippery.
Yeah. But we did, and I forgot who sent it to us. So do you remember who sent us those?
No, I'm sorry.
We get some random stuff,
Yeah.
just randomly in the mail sometimes, guys. But if you're watching this, a subscriber did send us these rubber like boot coverings with like metal.
Yeah, spiky things on them.
Yeah, you just put them right over your shoes for the ice.
Yeah, they're like snowshoes, kind of.
Yeah, that you just slip on, which is really, really cool. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for that. I'm going to be wearing them today.
Yeah, we were talking about going down to the pond, and I said, well, I don't want to slip down that hill.
And I said, well, we got those, the ice boot things.
Yeah, so I won't be eating it this year.
So thank you for sending us those. We're going to use them. I apologize. We don't remember off the top of my head who sent them. We do have the slip probably for it. Go look it up. But wanted to say thank you.
Yes, thank you. We'll wear them today.
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Good vibes. Head in your direction. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Stay warm if you're in somewhere cold.
Yeah.
Stay cool if you're somewhere hot.
Yeah.
Stay motivated, guys.
Yeah.
Have a great day, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.